Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this set on my sister. This is gel polish on natural nails. I also did a set like this on my press-on nails, so I figured I would do this on my sister's nails and film it for you guys. So first things first, we're going to be prepping the nail. As you guys can see, my sister had normal nail polish on, and we have the elastic base, I was going to say base gel. We have the elastic soft builder gel down, and this basically allows your nail polish to last a longer period of time. It does need to be cured with the UV lamp. Next, I'm going to go in with 70% alcohol and just sanitize all of my tools. I do this for my files, my buffers, my cuticle cutter, all of that stuff. Next, we're going to go into my cuticle remover, and I'm just going to be applying this at the cuticles. This softens the cuticles, which makes it easier to push back. And then I'm just going to be using a cuticle pusher and just pushing back the cuticles. I am wiping it on the towel because this towel is going to go straight into the wash after we're done. And yeah, if you're a bit pedantic, you can totally use paper towel. Then I'm going to be going in with a soft buffer, and I'm just going to be buffing down a little bit of that elastic gel, not too much. I don't want it to sort of be completely removed off the natural nail. We still want the natural nail to be quite protected. And then yeah, I'm just buffing all of the nails, making sure I remove the shine off of the natural nail as well. Then I'm going to be taking this file, and I am just going to basically smooth the edges of the nail. Then I'm going to be taking my cuticle cutter, and this is actually called a cuticle nipper, and I'm just going to be cutting the skin on the side walls of the nail. I would not recommend cutting your actual cuticles because that skin tends to grow back, or yeah, I wouldn't recommend cutting your cuticles because you can actually injure yourself as well if you cut too close to the flesh. And then I'm just sort of scraping the nails, making sure there is no natural nail tissues. Making sure there is no skin on the natural nail is what I meant to say. Then I'm going to go in with gel wipe solution, and I'm just wiping down the nails. Just making sure all that dust is off the nails and any of that excess cuticle remover gets removed as well. Then I'm going in with this elastic base gel, which is basically what I've been talking about. This is the soft builder gel. So they have a base coat, they have a top coat, they have a hard builder gel, and they have a soft builder gel. I've been using the soft builder gel to sort of strengthen my press-on nails, but I really like it for the natural nails because it is quite a bit flexible. So yeah, I feel like it's a lot better on the natural nails. It's also slightly thicker, so it gives you that extra strength to the natural nail as opposed to using just the base coat, if that makes any sense. The base coat still strengthens your natural nails and helps them, but I feel like the soft builder is just a bit more thicker and gives you a little bit more strength. Then I'm going to be taking this blue gel polish. This is either from Planet Nails or Cosmo Polish. I will leave the name on the screen. And then I'm going to go in with this purple shade. This is called Wicked Purple from, I believe it's Cosmo Polish. And I'm going to be painting the nails half and half. Then I'm going to be taking this Beige Cosmetics stippling brush, or it's kind of like a small fan brush, so you can use it to highlight your face. And I'm just going to be using this brush to try and ombre both of these colors together. Obviously, you guys don't have to use this. There is ombre brushes on the market, which I probably will eventually attempt to get my hands on. But if there's any brush that is fluffy enough, I'm sure you can recreate this. It doesn't work with sponge because gel polish is a lot different in consistency to normal nail polish. So then I am going to do the same thing on the thumbnail. Remember that gel polish is quite thin and it needs to be applied in thin coats. Otherwise, your gel polish can tend to wrinkle and not last as long. And yeah, you just have a lot of problems if you do not paint it in thin coats. Remember to cap the free edge of the natural nail as well. And then using the brush and just creating that ombre. Then I'm going to go in with a black. This is from Planet Nails, and I am going to paint the index finger, the middle finger, and the ring finger, and making sure I always clean up the side walls of the skin if I do happen to get any gel polish on there. Also, always make sure you are painting from side wall to side wall, and make sure you cap the free edge as well. As you guys can see, I'm making sure I am painting the most thinnest coat, and also wiping away the free edges. Eventually, I switched to a brush with gel wipe solution. Then painting the ring finger as well, and then I'm going to put this into the lamp to cure. I'm going to go in with a second coat and do this same ombre design. I feel like adding the layers helps with the color opacity and with the blend as well. But like I said, I may do with this brush. An ombre brush would have probably created a bit of a seamless blend, but we make do. As you guys can see, here's my brush with gel wipe solution, and just making sure I wipe that off the nail. I wouldn't wait too long to wipe gel polish off the nail, because it is very thin in consistency and it can run into the cuticles. So that's why you have to be really careful when you are painting close to the cuticle area and all of that stuff. Next, I'm going to go in with this blue again, and I'm just going to be creating some streaks along the nail. And then I'm going to go in with some purple. Then I'm going to go in with a dollop of black. And we're going to take a dotting tool, and I'm just going to draw in the gel polish, go up and down a few times, and kind of like create these squiggles and wiggles and create a marble effect. Then, as you guys can see, cleaning up as I go, I'm going to do the same thing on the ring finger. It is quite handy to have a little dish with your gel polishes on there, because if you mix this around too much, all of the colors blend into one another. So it's nice to just add the color back in. So that's why I have it on that little palette, because I just pick it up with my dotting tool and add it as I need. Making sure I drag the gel polish all the way to the sides of the nails as well. I only have one coat of gel polish as a base on these two nails. This is the third coat of gel polish that I will be adding to the index finger. Remember that these need to cure after each layer for 60 seconds in a gel lamp, or follow the instructions on the gel polish bottle. So I'm not going to put this straight into the lamp. I'm going to go in with these gel polishes and just sort of drag it through the wet black gel polish. This probably ensures that it's a bit smoother, because adding layers of gel can tend to add a bit of thickness to the nail as well. And I just prefer to do it while the last layer of black is still wet, because it also prevents you from putting your hands in the lamp way too often. So it's like almost killing two birds with one stone, if that makes sense. And what's nice about gel polish is it doesn't bleed together, which is great. Then I'm going to be taking this matte top coat, and I'm going to be painting my pinky and thumb, and I'm going to be capping the free edge as well. Now bear in mind that the fingers that we did a marble on, as you guys can see, it's very uneven, but we're going to fix that in a little bit. Next, I'm taking this UV gel, and I am going to put this towards the cuticle area with my dotting tool. I feel it's kind of easier to pick it up with the dotting tool as opposed to a brush. So just sort of outlining all the areas where I want to add some diamantes and caviar beads. I'm kind of using those color streaks to kind of figure out where I'm going to place the caviar beads and diamantes. I'm going to be taking these diamantes, I got them from Nail Art Boss, and I'm going to be sticking them down. These are really nice. They are like pastel blue, but they kind of glow in the dark. And then I'm going to be picking up some caviar beads. These are from Planet Nails. Picking up some of that gel from the nail and then using it to pick up the beads. And I'm sort of just placing it on one end of the diamantes and then adding them sort of in between the others, if that makes any sense. You guys can see pretty much where I'm placing them. I found this nail inspo picture on Pinterest. Pinterest has so many good nail ideas, so I highly recommend if you guys are stumped for ideas, then definitely check out Pinterest. I'm going to be doing the middle finger as well. Just taking my time and placing those caviar beads. I also have gold ones like this. These are quite big. I also have like tinier gold ones. You can get them off of Planet Nails. Then I'm placing them on the index finger as well, along that blue. And then picking up some diamantes again and placing them below that, making sure I pick up the right size. And then I'm going to be adding more caviar beads. Then I'm going to go in with a normal top coat and I'm going to be painting the fingers that have the marble effect on it. Because it is so uneven, we're going to need to smooth it out. So I'm going to be using a normal top coat to just smooth out all of those ridges. Making sure you always clean up the skin before you put it into the lamp. And then after that has baked in the lamp for 60 seconds, I am going to go in with a last and final coat of matte top coat. And this is going to make the entire set nice and matte. Sometimes I tend to go in with 2 layers of matte top coat. It just makes everything nice and smooth and streak free. Make sure you cap the free edge always. And I'm going right up against those beads to just make sure that the gel polish almost holds it in place, other than the UV gel holding it in place as well. I'm going to be very careful with the index finger because if we get the matte polish on the diamantes and caviar beads, it will go matte. And this is the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Comment down below. Let me know if you have. And I'll keep these nail tutorials coming. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day, every day with or without makeup. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.